Are you drowning in debt and don't know where to turn? Don't worry, you are not alone. So many people struggle with managing their finances and paying off loans every single day. Do you know that there are strategies used by people here in China that can help you get out of that loan and even avoid taking on new loans? Well, I used to be in this same situation a couple of years back, but thanks to being here in China, I learned some of these strategies and I put them in place, which helped me to solve my debt problem and even start a business. So that's why I thought about making this video on the 3 top strategies on debt management. Strategy number 1, the snowball method. This involves paying off the smallest loans first before getting to the bigger loans. You gotta start small and then go big. You know, sometimes when you have a lot of debt, you be like, where do I start from? There are so many debts that I have to pay, there are so many loans that I have to handle. So how do I start and where do I start? You need to start from the smallest loans first before you move to the bigger loans. So this method involves paying off your smallest loans first and then using the extra money to pay the next smallest loans, and then you keep on paying more until you have handled all your loans. Remember, if you can handle the smallest ones, then you can get the money that you are using to pay the smallest ones into the bigger loans. This method helps you build the momentum and motivation as you begin to see the progress that you are making from the smallest loans, and you'll be able to handle the bigger loans with less problems. Strategy number 2, the avalanche method, which involves paying off your highest interest debt first before handling the other smaller interest debt. You know, one of the biggest problems that we have when paying off debts is the interest rate. The interest rates are usually enormous for some debts. So what you need to do is this: do your best to handle the debts with the highest interest rates, and then you can then move to the debts with the lower interest rates. Because when you handle the debts with the highest interest rates, you can then take the extra interest rates that you used to pay for those debts and put it into the other debts that you need to handle. When you do this, you will definitely be left with some extra cash that you can handle the other debts that you have. Strategy number 3, avoiding debts altogether. I know this is the most important point. In the Chinese culture, it is considered shameful to be in debt. Many Chinese do their best to avoid debt at all costs, and you should do same. Many people here in China, they do the best to save up as much as possible and then buy what they want to buy, no matter how much it costs. They believe that you can save slowly and get up to the amount that you intend to get to before you can buy anything that you want to buy. Even if you want to buy a house or a car, most Chinese people believe that you need to save in order to be able to buy all of what you want in one installment. And this is very important because it can definitely save you from getting into debt in the first place. And that is the most important part of handling debts, because if you can avoid the debts in the first place, you wouldn't even need to worry about debt. So do your best to avoid debt at all costs. And of course, ever since I paid my own debts, I've been doing my best to avoid more debts as much as possible. Although sometimes you might feel like you are down, you might feel like you are in a difficult place, you need to do your best to find all other methods in order to handle your problems before you can think about debt. Because getting into debt is usually like a hook. It can hook you on your neck and it will be so difficult for you to get out of it. And once you start digging the pit of debt, you can keep on digging and digging and digging until you find yourself deep into that pit. And then getting out will be a problem for you. So millennials, by using these 3 strategies, you can take control of your debt and start feeling financially secure. Remember, it's never too late to start managing your finances and paying off your loans. Because you know, a loan-free mind is a happy mind. If you have no loans, if you have no debt, no matter what you are doing, you will definitely feel happy. Just remember to do your best to find an income flow that you can use in order to be able to handle all of these debts properly. And then give these Chinese strategies a try and see how they help you. I know the process might be tough, the process might be Herculean and very difficult, but don't give up. Keep on doing it. Use these strategies. I hope these strategies really do help you and get you out of that pit of debt. Of course, feel free to go through my channel. You can watch other videos on how to get out of debt and also how to build your finance. And if you have any more questions or any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I'll definitely reply to you. And if this video has helped you with some ideas, feel free to like and subscribe. Remember, this is Willen. See you next time.